Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? It's Q, back at it again, another Q Reviews. First off, thanks so much for the support over this past week. The announcement of moving to the Culture Network. Very excited to be there, very happy to be a part of the family. So make sure to go like, subscribe, share all of their content. I'll have all of their information in the description below. Shout out to the team. And we're gonna keep cranking out reviews, keep putting out videos, keep putting out content, and we're gonna make things pop. You already know. So today we're gonna be talking about Zola. Zola is this first of its kind Twitter. I know it sounds crazy. It's Twitter to film adaptation based off of the 148 tweets by, I hope I'm pronouncing her name right, Zola King. This movie is directed by Janzika Bravo and it stars Taylor Page as Zola. And if you aren't really familiar with this story, it's about this waitress who strips. She takes a trip with a complete stranger that she met like 2 days ago, and pretty much everything that you feel like can go wrong with people that just met going to Florida to strip, it all goes wrong. So that's really what the movie is about. If you want to, of course, know more, you could read the tweets, but also you can see the movie. The thing about this movie is it's a movie. So let's just talk about what I liked. One of the first things that I wanted to talk about was the adaptation. I was a little I was excited for this, of course, but I was a little hesitant because it's one of the first times we've seen Twitter to film, something that went viral on Twitter being a film. And so that was something I was a little hesitant about, but I will say not too much changed from the tweets to the movie. The authenticity was still there. I was very happy to see that Zola was involved in making this movie, and you could see that the vibe was still there. Another thing that I really liked, I liked the acting. For the movie to be this independent film from A24, it had phenomenal acting. You know, A24 does such a great job with casting. These actors weren't necessarily A-list actors, but it was a very A-list performance. So Riley Keough, Nicholas Braun, Coleman Domingo, like they just gave great performances with these characters. Another thing that I really liked was the intensity of this movie. It doesn't glamorize the situation at all. It didn't give me like the Spring Breakers vibe. So I was really happy to see that. And it was one of those things where you feel the suspense, you feel uncomfortable. And one thing, when I was really sitting there watching the movie, I was like, man, I actually feel sad for these people because it's, you know, it's based on true events. So I felt sad for, you know, the characters. And last but not least, one thing that I just really thought was dope was the chemistry of the characters. For all of the actors in this movie, it was just great. It felt more of a documentary than it was a film. And I say that because like Taylor as an actor, she genuinely looked annoyed. So a few things that I didn't like. The travel cam, I didn't really like the travel cam. So between scenes, the movie takes this this artistic direction where it actually drives you to the next location. While trying to be artistic, it definitely comes off a bit novice. I understand that this is an independent film, but that technique has been used time after time, especially when it comes to indie films, because it's more like a filler and it's trying to get you to understand that we're going to a different location. I didn't like it. It wasn't executed well. Another thing that I really didn't care for, there were missing pieces in this movie. Because we received the 148 tweets 5 years ago, and this is somewhat of an anticipated film, there are key things that I was kind of looking forward to, or key statements, or key, like, you know, quotes that I was looking forward to that weren't there. I don't know. It just, those like missing things, because we became so familiar with it. It was a viral moment on Twitter. So I was just looking forward to those things. Some of those things just weren't there. Last but not least, the thing that I really didn't like was the music and the score. To be honest with you, the music in the movie didn't really match the vibe of what was going on in certain scenes. And so it's something as simple as placing the right song or the right score at a certain situation in this movie that just kind of throws off the vibe of it. I just, you know, it didn't really it didn't really sit well with me, so that was just something I didn't really care for. Overall, I give this movie a 5 out of 10. The movie does a great job of making you feel uncomfortable. It's a really uncomfortable experience, and so for that I have to tip my hat off. But it's not it's an uncomfortable experience that I didn't have to go through. Like, I didn't need that experience in my life. So Zola is in theaters right now. I recommend seeing it or renting it once it comes to streaming services, but I don't think this is a movie you necessarily need to see in theaters. And so that's Zola. So comment in the comment section, let me know what you thought of the movie, if you've seen the movie, or are you looking forward to seeing this movie? And then I guess my question for the video would be, are there any other Twitter to film adaptations or any moments that went viral that you feel like, oh, that would be really dope to see, like an adaptation of how that happened? This was, like I said, one of its kind, first of its kind, so I can't really think of any other Twitter to film adaptations that I would really like to see. But if you have an idea, comment in the comment section, let me know your thoughts, let me know what you would like to see. As always, stay safe, be safe, tell someone you love them, make sure to wash your hands. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, share, and until next time, it's Q from Q Reviews. Peace.